morning. I think it's like 7. And I wanted to film this video because I really need to clean up my desk. So once I unpackage everything, I'm gonna clean up and keep cleaning and get my stuff sorted. Hello, how are you? I am good. I'm just waking up. We have some Momo peach oolong. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's probably too hot. Hold on. Not too hot. So it's an unboxing for Moomin TN, but I wanted to show this Tamagotchi I got yesterday because I was working really hard on something and I passed a milestone in that process. So I was like, okay, I really want to treat myself because I'm really going hard at certain things in my life right now. And ironically, I've never seen Tamagotchis in store. And this is the first time I've seen it, and they had this shell that I wanted. So I was like, oh, I guess this is a sign to treat myself. So I got this recently released ocean shell. The reason why I wanted it was, well, I love ocean. And I have another Tamagotchi that's kind of ocean themed. And it has like a transparent back. It's so cute. It's just really cute. I have to say the quality of these like new shells are not great. Like the printing can be much better, but I just love the design so much. Like I love this like pink coral and then like the little character drawings. I don't know if you can see, if the camera will show you. There's this one, and let me just grab real quick the other ones I have. This is my Tamagotchi Uni. It's a custom shell. So it's like, oh, this matches perfectly. Really excited to run them at the same time. I have the same setup for my other Uni, which both my Unis I've bought secondhand. And then these P1s, this one was made to match this one. And then like, I got this one and then this one released. So it's like, oh, but yeah, it's so cute. Oh, should I put it like this? Anyways, so that's my little treat. As for the Moomin, you're like, oh, isn't that a treat? So there's a long story to the Moomin TN. I have the Snufkin Moomin TN, which I love. Here it is. So a little story time while I take it out of the plastic. So they finally announced the Moomin TN, I think late last year. And because Snufkin was so popular, I think the second release, the second wave for Snufkin, you know what? I'll put them here. The second release for Snufkin became lottery. And then the year after Snufkin, they released Little Mai. And Little Mai was full lottery. So I was like, well, if they ever release Moomin, it's full lottery. And I have no chance because lottery is 1 per person. And you have to be a Japan resident because they'll check your address. Due to scalpers nowadays, they like check everything. Well, not everything, but you know, as much as possible. So I was like, cause like all my stationery friends in Japan, they love this too. I'm like, I can't possibly ask them to join the lottery for me because they'll be joining for themselves. But you know, like they're so sweet. They still try. So Moomin was this Moomin was the Snufkin one was from the first wave when they released it in the store. My friend Miraikat was able to go with her husband and they both got it. And then so Little Mai, I wasn't interested. And then Moomin was like, oh, that's nice. But I'm like at a point where I don't really need any covers. So I was like, it's okay. I don't really need it. But when it released, Miraikat was still like, hey, do you want the Moomin one? I was like, oh, I'm like, it's lottery. Like, no, it's okay. Like, I understand, like, you guys need to get your ticket in. And she's like, well, I'm gonna try anyways, and you'll be first on my list. I was like, oh, thank you, you're so kind. So this is the package from Miraikat. There's some extra goodies. This one I've asked for, the MD cream. I needed to use it for like sketching, so she had a couple extra. She was just like, here you go. So this is MD cream. And she packaged some extra stuff. Let's see. Sticky note. Oh, I'm like, this is a new camera setup-ish, kind of. I don't know where. That's cute. Oh my gosh, cute stickers. Hold on, here you go. Sorry for the glare. It's morning, so it's still pretty dark. That's cute. This is cute too. Trains. This is the inside between us. And cute little bears. I'll probably share these stickers with some people. Oh my gosh. I told her not to get me this. Hold on. Let's look at this first. Okay, some ticket washi. Also train. I love these. These are like train logos. They're the names of the trains. So Japan really likes naming their trains. Oh my gosh, my voice. See, I'm lazy, so I didn't put them in a strainer. You'll have to live with my hoarse voice. But yeah, they have names for their trains. They're like super train buffs. So these are the logos with their names on it. And then these are like, just looks like cargo doors. Really cute. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to use these. Also, her son really loves trains. So a little note, we'll read that later. And then this one is so cute. This is an accordion insert by Sawano Hito. What's his name? Hold on. Hitoshi. And it's really fun because they've never done like a special cover for the accordion before. And she also, Miraikat was also like, do you want it? I bought an extra one because she knows I absolutely love accordion inserts. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite TN inserts. I'm so sorry about the glare. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I love traveling with the accordion. I've made my own. This one's one that I made. And like, this is a museum panorama. These are like museum sketches. So it's something I super love. And I think some people have come to know my account or my social media because I post like accordion TN. But it's like, yeah, anyways, I was like, oh, it's okay, I don't need it. I'm really trying to like cut down on my spending. But she just put it in the package anyways. I was like, oh, okay. I'm for sure gonna pay her back. So here it is. Let me take it out of the plastic so we can look. Full disclaimer, I already opened it for this video because my friend Maxterism also got the Moomin. I'll call the brown one Snufkin, this one's Moomin. So my friend Maxterism also got the Moomin because I was like, I think I'm getting the Moomin. And so he was like, I'm gonna get it too. I was like, okay. So we set time aside and opened it together so we can have that like fun experience. And it was really sweet. I loved like opening the TN together and like just enjoying that moment and friendship, and it makes it more special. So sorry this isn't the first opening, but it's been a couple of like really intense days, so I've definitely forgotten about it, about like how it looks, not about the memory. Yeah, so rewind back to the story. The first lottery passed and I was I think the first lottery passed and then Miraikat wasn't able to get the Moomin at all. I think her computer like glitched, so she herself did not get it. And then what happened was Miraikat's friend had gotten 2, probably like household numbers, but yeah, gotten 2, so Miraikat got 1. And then the second lottery, so the second release of the first wave, she was like, oh, I'm gonna try for the lottery again, and then you can be first on the list. I was like, thank you. At that point, I honestly never ever thought I would get my hands on this one. And she did the lottery. She's like, I got the lottery. I can send you you can buy the Moomin. I was like, oh, thank you. And then she was like, but actually, do you mind if, because I know someone else really wants it, and like, no judgment, because I'm keeping mine, and if you want to keep yours, there's no judgment at all, but if you're willing to like part with it to make someone else happy, like, would you? And I was like, oh yeah, absolutely, because I personally have so many TNs, like, and it's someone I kind of know, and I was like, yeah, of course, like, if she loves Moomin and she really wanted it, and it would be such a special like first TN for that person. So I was like, okay, that's fine, like, go ahead and let that person have it. And then so I was like, oh well, that's gone, like, no more Moomin. And then a few months later, she was like, I just got a random notification email of like a Moomin restock, so I signed up for it, so we'll see if you get it, because I don't know if my credit cards went through. And I was like, oh, okay. So there was like a 2-3 week period where I was like, so I'm not sure if you got it or not. In the end, we got it. So this was sent to her house on April 1st, I believe. It was the last, I think it's the last restock. Well, anyways, it's the second restock lottery wave. And then I just got it this week. So I had asked her to hold it for a bit, so I just got it this week, so it's a month in between. Really excited, and sorry if you were waiting for a non-talking video, because my first one was just silent. But let's open it. Okay, but that's how it is when you start wanting to have things. Now I just look at them, and when I go away, I carry them in my head. Then my hands are always free because I don't have to carry a suitcase. Snufkin from the book Comet and Moomin Line. Actually, I'm like, why is this a Snufkin quote? And also, it's calling out on my materialism. Like, hey, thanks for buying, but you should have. Okay, the box is super cute. This is actually my first time opening. Oh yeah, also this like content slip is in color. The first Little My and Snufkin were like non-color, so this is like very interesting. I was like, oh, a choice. Yeah, so this is my first time having like a traveler's set in a box, because Snufkin wasn't in a box, it was like loose items. And then the new like traveling theme TNs are all like in this kind of box. This is, I'm definitely keeping this box. Look, it's like so nicely printed. It's not the sturdiest box, but it's like, it's good enough to like keep. Okay, so this is the brass charm, and then this is probably the sticker set. Little Moomin. I actually really like the blue they chose. It's like a, sounds like a, I know they like doing this kind of like dusty blue. Reminds me of like Blue Bottle coffee, actually. Yeah. Should I open it? Maybe I'll open it after. Let me go through the charm first. I'm surprised they didn't have like this kind of packaging for the charm. I think the Snufkin charm was definitely in the packaging. Alrighty. And a nice tissue. Oh, it's so cute. Actually, if they were releasing it in like separate items, this was what I was gonna get. I just wanted the charm because it's like I think the cover says like you are a star or something. Now you should see how wonderful you look. And then it's Snork Maiden putting this on Moomin. I know a lot of people are like, why is this Snork Maiden? And I'm like, a lot of people, as in my friends, are like, why is this Snork Maiden? And I was like, well, she doesn't bother me that much, but. And then we have the sticker set with the, looks like it's Moomin with Snork Maiden and a giant cake. It says Till Alskada. I'm not sure what it says. Someone correct me, please. Let's look at the stickers. Okay, these are not letterpress. Actually, I'm also surprised they didn't do letterpress, but these are also nice. They got Dancing Tonight, This Way Village Store. So cute. I like the shape. It's very cute. Sounds cute. You see them go by, and suddenly you feel upset and want to be somewhere else. Wherever the path or the river is going, perhaps. It's from Sniff. Perhaps we'd better follow them because they always know where danger lies and try to get away from it. I love how squiggly and like they look so shriveled, these little Hattie Fafners. And then, don't be frightened, I'm here to protect you. Max and I were like, this is biblically accurate Moomin stuff. So scary. I love the colors though, so good. This one's so good. Come on, let's start. Really like the color scheme on this. Okay, that's the stickers. I'm like, I want to use, but I don't want to use. Will I use it one day? Probably. Okay, here it is. Alright, box. Here. Okay. No plastic. Slip. That's going in my journal with this one. Here we go. Oh, and the bag. The bag is printed on. Mama will know what to do. Moomin Troll from the book Comet in Moomin Land. Oh, and it comes with a brown. Is this brown? I would say this is caramel band. And then you have a navy one here. I always use these to actually put my inserts together. I don't buy the rubber one. Oh, okay, look at it. It's gorgeous. Okay. I know a lot of people will ask like, or have, a lot of people have color questions for the leather. It's definitely a really dark blue. Actually, let's open it first and then we'll talk about the color. So it's a gold foil. So pretty. I would say like it's not the cleanest foil, but I'm not sure if it's on purpose. It's I personally like it a lot. I don't know who else has the Moomin. Maybe I'll ask Max later. But like there's some like heat residue from the foil. At least on the picture. Here it looks fine. But it's really pretty. The same font as Snufkin. I actually really hoped it was a silver foil, but this is really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, let me smell it. Okay, it's ready to be opened. And then they have, okay, wow, I have some scarring here, excellent. I really like it when there's like a bit of scarring on the leather. This is a protector sheet. And then this is the notebook. Wonderful. Are they yours? As long as I live here, said Snufkin carelessly. I'm monarch of all I survey. I own the whole earth. Oh. And then there's a Sniff. There's this lizard dragon. Like, kind of scary looking lizard dragon. This is letterpress. It feels really good. And like 2 ink letterpress too. Oh my gosh, it's a different one. but it's beautiful, although it's so awful said Snufkin, and nobody has ever been here before us. What's that over there? Oh, so cool. I read Moomin Troll. I read the first Moomin Troll, and then the rest of my Moomin exposure has been like episode clips. I've watched a few episodes too, but I think her Tove Johansson's drawings are just so whimsical, especially her like line work, the black and white works. Like I enjoy painting, but I actually enjoy sketching the most. So to see this kind of like artwork makes me really happy. Anyways, okay. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. So onto the color. Where is my, let me just grab my other navy real quick. This is my Moss Burger cover from last year. You can see how beat up he is. Oh, and the patina on it. Oh, so pretty. All right, let me move the charms so you can see. Oh, it's been bent. This is 1 year of using consistently this moss cover, and this is the navy with silver foil. You can tell the foil like has a bit of scuffing, but it's, I'm like, okay, let me just check. But the foil itself, like overall, has like stayed on pretty well, and you can see the amount of charms I put on, and I'm like, this is my wallet, so it's pretty banged up, like thrown around all the time. Sure, you can see even with the glare, you can see that foil is pretty good, and you can tell that these look pretty dark. Especially the Moss Burger has like, I think because of the patina, it's gone pretty black. You'd have to like open it and see, look at, you can tell, but only because I opened it, that it's like more teal blue, but the outside due to the patina has become like black. It's pretty black. So if people are wondering about the color, I would say on the camera it looks a little bit, only slightly dulled. It is a very, very dark navy TN. You can tell that it's navy when you open it, but closed from afar, it's easy to mistake that it's black. So I know a lot of the people are like pretty particular about like what shade of the leather is actually. So here it is. So like this is patina 1 year navy that looks black now, which I absolutely love. So cute. And then this is new navy. It's very uniform, soft, like almost not as like suede-y as the camel, but it's pretty soft. All right, so I didn't expect to buy this. So now I have to like, I really want to move into the TN for my sketchbooks, but right now I just started an A6 Midori. So I'm like, oh, I have to wait, but I do want to like set up my TNs as a sketchbook for myself. And this one is just functioning so well as a wallet that I'm just gonna keep it this way. And of course, I'm gonna like put lots of charms on this one. We'll see what happens. Actually, recently I went to the thrift store and I saw like, I found a necklace with these like handmade glass beads. So I bought it and took the necklace apart. So I'm gonna probably put some here too. Yeah, this is the Moomin TN unboxing with the charm here, like this, and the pen and stickers. sorry about the not so great lighting, but this is what I'm working with and I need to clean up my desk. That's why we're opening it now. There we go. I hope you enjoyed seeing it anyways. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I forgot to show something. This is the box that Kui sent the mail in. So cute. Alright, bye.